Y'all, y'all, I am muff tired. I'm tired. This has been a long weekend. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a long weekend. Got some things to unpack, some things to discuss. I need feedback. I need feedback. I don't think I got proper rest. I think I'm gonna take another break from social media in a minute, y'all. Hold on. So if you have been living under a rock, you might not know what's going on in the hip hop streets. Um, Kendrick and Drake, come to the front, please. Actually, no, Drake, you stay back there. Kendrick, come to the front. Sis is tired. I'm tired. When I tell you, I love hip hop, I love music, but this has been a draining weekend for me because, oh, why is he dragging that boy like that? Yo, why is he dragging him like that? I saw somebody say it's weekend at Bernie's at this point, and I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Kendrick, 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 what are you doing? So, for those of you that don't know, I'm Monique, and this is my channel, and I had to come on here real quick. Like, I just had to. I guess this is my introduction video. Thanks for that. So, as I was saying, I need Kendrick to the front of the line because he is out of order, all the way out of order. I am a lover of all things music. I love music. I have my faves, and I'm not a Drake or a Kendrick fan like that. I wasn't expecting this. Like, let's be real. Hip hop has been kind of like dry. Like, it's been dry. Because I don't know. I'm from like the era of like Nas, Biggie, Pac. Like, that's me. That's my whole soul. Real lyricism is what I'm about. This music that they got going on today, while it might be bops, you could two-step to, it's just not for me. It's no depth. I like the music where there was depth to it, right? And I just feel like it's just none. Man, I'm still like, sorry y'all, I'm still trying to gather certain thoughts on certain things this whole weekend. Like, and honestly, I'm saying I'm tired, but I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it because it's definitely waking up a lot of stuff. It has. And I'm not saying I'm an expert at hip hop, but I've grew up with a lot of boy cousins, and I'm telling you, they're about the lyricism as well. And man, I'm just sitting here and I'm still processing. That's probably why I'm so drained. I done went back and I done listened to Kendrick's. I listened to Kendrick's the Meet the Grams, and now I've definitely listened to Euphoria over again. But Euphoria was kind of like, to me, was like the warning. It was like, I'm gonna put this out there. Let me just back it up a little bit. Let me back it up because I'm going too fast. I might be going too fast. So, for those of you that don't know, there seems to be like some kind of beef between Kendrick and Drake. And I guess it has been fueled throughout the years, right? And I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it stemmed from. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm not a big fan of either. And I've never been a big Drake fan like that. Since I seen Drake freestyling on a BlackBerry. I'm going to say it again. Since I seen Drake freestyling on a BlackBerry, or what he called to be a freestyle. I gotta find that video. I just had no respect for him. Now, will I, and y'all Drake fans, because I know he got supporters, y'all can come at me if you want. I'm not saying the boy ain't got bops. I'm not saying that I'm not going to two-step to his bops, like, especially the ones with Rihanna. But I've never been that fan like that. So to me, it just never connected. And then as far as Kendrick goes, I like his songs. I feel like he's more of the lyrical one. J. Cole had put out, this is when I first heard it, had put out a diss aimed at Kendrick. So I was like, oh, Cole is spitting. Okay, because I love Cole. Love me some Cole. So then he put out his little diss, and then I guess he took it back, and everybody was trying to drag him. I ain't mad at him. I'm definitely not mad at him now. But I wasn't mad at him for, like, retracting. Like, yo, it didn't sit well with me. And it weighed heavy on my heart. So, and then I heard Drake put out something. And then I heard Drake put out something with Tupac's voice. But the estate, Tupac's estate, pulled it real quick. They said, you won't be doing that. So that was an L on Drake's part. Like, how dare you? And I just feel like with Drake, he's just like they say he's a vulture. I feel like he is, like, he's a good actor, right? To me, I feel like he's got all these identities and none of them are really his. When it comes to, like, the art of hip hop, Kendrick, he won that. He got that. It's like that person said, it's Weekend at Bernie's at this time, because Kendrick done put out about like 3 diss tracks, and I don't even think Drake responded. He did respond to the 616 in LA with the whole Family Matters. And I think when he came back, everybody was like, oh, okay. All right. And Kendrick had him all. He was like, he had something, because as soon as Drake dropped Family Matters, I feel like it was 10 minutes later, Friday night, I'm at home. And I'm sitting there and I'm checking my social media. And I'm like, what's going on? Kendrick done dropped a response to Family Matters. And I'm listening to the Meet the Grams. And my mouth dropped. Soon as he said, Dear Adonis, I said, this man is addressing this man's son. Oh my gosh. And then he took it light on Mom. And you could tell it started getting heated when he started addressing Dad. Yo, I was weak when he was like, you should ask for more money or more. Yo, I was weak. I was like, yo, Kendrick is going in. And then the whole, like, allegation of him having a daughter or whatever the case may be, because we don't know. Like, I feel like the thing with Kendrick is there's a deeper meaning to everything. Like, from the cover art to, like, the name of the titles, it's just deeper. And to me, that's real hip hop. That's real, like, that's art right there. Like, he's bringing it back. And I had a discussion with somebody that was a little delayed in the and the timing of the events, because they're not on social media like that. It's no fault of their own or whatever. But this person I can really trust when it comes to hip hop. Like, I've learned from him. And he hit me and was like, yo. And he said my name like 3 times. And I already knew what he was getting at. And I was like, yo, it's Kendrick. That's it. That's all. So it's funny that we knew, like, immediately knew what each other was, like, thinking. And, man, I know a lot of people were trying to drag Kendrick because of the beats and all that other stuff. But trust and believe what Kendrick is doing is properly Done. Like it's a method to his madness. If you ain't know by now. I got off the phone with that person. The person was like, do you think like, you know, Drake can come back from this? And I was like, I don't, like, honestly, as far as the battle goes, I don't think so. I think he's done. He's always going to have his fan base, right? They're always going to go hard for him or whatever. But I don't think he can come back from this. Like, Kendrick is dragging this poor boy. Like, he's dragging him. I saw a meme say, like, he has returned to Jimmy in the wheelchair from the show Degrassi. And it's nothing more needs to be said. Like, nothing. And then he just dropped this. I found out like early this morning he dropped another. And today's the Lord's Day, and I shouldn't even be listening to this. And I'm just sitting there like my mouth wide open. Like, I'm tired. But I think it's good for hip hop. I do think it's good for hip hop, and I like to see good competitiveness and real art coming back. I like that because all these little bops and these teeny bops and this surface level BS, it's just like, y'all really think like this is rap? Like, I come from a generation where rap was like, it was an art to it. It was an art to it. So I appreciate this, and I hope it just stays on wax and Drake just continue to sit this out. Please. You're done. You're cooked. Just sit down. Moving on from that, because another thing that I was trying to do is support people yesterday. And one of the main people that I support and that I love, like how she moves, she's a reality TV star, Melody. And y'all can say it if you want. I don't care. I'm a Melobita. But I was watching the TV show because I love and Marriage Huntsville because it came back on yesterday. And I think it's like season 8, episode 1. I don't know. The show has gone on for so long. I feel like it's never off. And then you have the social media and the YouTube, Love and Marriage Huntsville continuation, so it's never off. They never have a day off. But I was watching that yesterday, and the only reason why I'm watching it, because let me just say this, like when Love and Marriage Huntsville came on, I saw something different, and I think a lot of people can agree with me. It was like these successful, I was about to say 4 couples, but it's 3 couples, how it started. Successful couples building up their community, doing what they needed to do, you know, and owning businesses and stuff like that. So it was good to actually see that. And back then, like, you looked at Oprah Winfrey Network as a place where they don't take any like ratchet. Of course, there's going to be drama on any reality TV show. There's going to be some kind of like discourse or something between the castmates or whatever. But it was never like, I don't think you went to Oprah Winfrey Network to watch like a Love and Hip Hop type of like brawl or fight or anything like that. So it was good to see that. And I like shows like that, like empowering people that are reaching out to their community and building up their community. And I just thought it was so dope. And then it turned somewhere down the line, it turned the opposite way. And I'm sure the people that are listening to this that are, you know, Love and Marriage Huntsville fans, they already know what it is. So, like, I stopped watching. Like, I would just kind of, like, tune in and out here and there. The social media streets, YouTubers, they are on lock with it. And shout out to y'all, because y'all definitely keep me informed, well informed. But I do want to get back into watching it because I see the turn that it's taking. And it's just like, just even watching it yesterday and just knowing the information that I have from like the blogs and everything that's happened outside of the show, the actual show itself, it's like, they are really trying to spin a narrative. Like, they are really setting it up real nice. Like, my head hurt after watching that episode last night. Like, I was like, oh, the nerve, the audacity, the gall. Like, it was just a lot. Like, Martell and his mama. I was going to say Mammy. I'm trying to be nice, but his mama. I see why a lot of men, like a lot of people say, like men, black men specifically, they don't grow past a certain point because their moms, and this is not for all black men, sorry, but their moms coddle them. And yesterday was a perfect example of his mother coddling him, because if you didn't know any better, if you wasn't in these YouTube streets, if you didn't know about the stuff that the side chick said about releasing the revenge P on social media in order to get back at Melody for Martell, when actually it was a video of Martell and Melody. If you didn't know nothing about that, you would think that Melody is just this evil woman that wanted her husband arrested. How could she do that to the father of her children? Man, I'm sitting there like, they are really gaslighting certain audiences. And I think that's their intention, to bring over. And hey, everybody's got to have a storyline. But me, myself, I know a little bit better. So yeah, just watching that whole interaction, and then he hits his mom with like, oh yeah, there was a picture attached. As this man, he's unhinged in my opinion. I feel like I have to say that. Do I have to say that? So yeah, moving right past him, because I don't want to stay on him too long, because we just know he ain't right. Something ain't right. Something's not right. And Mama Marlene, I don't know your kids, but the track record, there's records out there. One of them is in jail, always in jail. This fool been in, like, there's history there. So don't get too, don't get too amped up, ma'am. But yeah, whoo. So that was a lot. That scene was a lot. And then we go right into Stormy and Nell. And I feel like this, and I'm just doing a summary. I'm not even going to go too deep into detail because I told you I'm tired. But for me, watching the Stormy and Nell interaction, I feel like Stormy's going to be a bone carrier. Like, she's an instigator at this point. She's just going to be bringing stuff and dragging stuff. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be her role this season. I used to like Stormy, like when she first came on. And it wasn't because she was like a friend of Mel's. I just liked how she was a businesswoman. And then something went left with her too. It was just like she got competitive real quick. And it was like, it's no need, there's space for everyone. I had reached out to her because I wanted to support her brand. And because I didn't know anything about it until the show came on. I was like, okay, we got somebody else that's doing something different, you know? And I thought it was so dope. I was like, you know what? Let me support her. So none of her stuff was in the stores where I live. So I had hit up and I was like, yeah, I want to support you. Like, what's the best way? Because none of the, stores or whatever. And she did respond. She was nice. And she said, try, Sally's. She said, try these different places. They might be there. So I thought that was awesome. But then it just kind of like, watching the show, it kind of like, I don't know. The whole like thing with Destiny and her, like how her and Destiny was beefing. And I understand you can make up with people. You don't always have to be beefing with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. It was just like, she was like begging for an ally in that moment. Like, it was just like, girl, you a boss. But it was given desperate. Like, I'm going to buy her a Gucci purse. It was just a lot. It was a lot. It just seemed fake. It wasn't authentic. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So just watching the interaction between her and Nell, and even last season I saw something between her and Kiki, and it just didn't feel right. It just felt like she was just like, she's not, to me, she's not authentic. So I'll pass on Stormy. And Nell, I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much on that right now. And Tisha and Destiny. Destiny's back. I've always side-eyed Destiny. I've always side-eyed Destiny. And she had a nerve enough to sit there and talk about girl code. And by all means, I am not saying Sunny is right for what she did, because I'm side-eyeing her too. Side-eyeing a lot of folks. But the nerve of Destiny to talk about girl code. Girl, what? Like, and honestly, let's just be honest. The way Martell moved, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something that happened, because that's what it's giving. I wouldn't be surprised, and I have to say that. That's what it's giving. I wouldn't be surprised if something had happened between Destiny and Martell. And then Tisha. I think Tisha's so pretty. I don't know how to put this. I'm trying to come up with nice things to say about people so it doesn't seem like I'm dragging folks. But that whole, like, millimeter comment, because I am a millimeter. I don't care. I'm a support Mel to the fullest. I don't care. But that whole millimeter comment, I was confusion, as the young kids say. I was confusion because, like, there was one particular person that was going at Tisha and her husband and her family and brought up the lawsuits that they had. So that one person that was pulling out all the receipts and all these things and all this lawsuits and stuff on Destiny and on Tisha and Tisha's family doesn't even like Melody. And I did want to mention too, just to backtrack a little bit regarding Stormy, because I thought about this when I was talking about Destiny. I just find it funny how Stormy is always, seems to be, allegedly and in my opinion, because I see a lot of YouTubers say that, she's always connected to, like, Martell's side chicks. Like, at first it was the mistress. Like, she knew her but didn't know her. The friend knew her and she used to come and sit in the car at the warehouse, and it's like, okay, girl. And now just looking from the previews of the season, there's this new couple on here that the woman supposedly knows Martell and may have had some kind of relationship or some kind of, like, something going on with him. I just side-eyed Stormy. She just moves a little funny. So yeah, I just wanted to review that, like, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the Kendrick and Drake. Like, whose side are you on? Whose team are you on? Are you team Drake? Are you team Drizzy? Or you team K-Dot? You know? And also with the Love and Marriage Huntsville, like, how do you feel about the show overall? Do you feel like it's just becoming, like, ratchet? That's how I feel. I feel like it's becoming ratchet. And we know Carlos King is messy. He's a little messy. And he's definitely giving like he wants to be a cast member. He's been giving that, but even more so now. He's giving like he's in competition with his own cast, and it's messy. I was hoping for more for this show, but it's like, you know what it is? I feel like he couldn't get Martell's mistress on the show because Melody is a producer. I could be wrong, but it felt like he couldn't get her on the show. So now he's bringing in all this like side chickery Did I just make that up? He's bringing in all this like messiness in these relationships. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try to hang in there. I'm gonna try to hang in there for Melody. But I don't know how much I can because ooh, child, this is messy. So let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you later. Bye.